Oh my dog! What's up?
Welcome to the hashtag #1 non-chilling gaming podcast, you pieces of shit. Borderlands 4 today.
Just sat down in my chair, brushed the dirt on my hair, took my shoes off, turned the TV on and saw the news reporter. She's so sexy. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Edging is my passion, it's my dream to last for months. Don't need no compassion, I just need my hand, and I hope you understand. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Building is my life. It's hard to live without it. If I don't edge, I will die. Did somebody say toothpick sound?
Doesn't end soon.
Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's hard to think when I masturbate. The only thing in my head is the need to coom. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon.
Oh yeah, we gooning, motherfuckers. Hello everybody, how the fuck we doing? God see all you beautiful bitches and amazing bastards. I appreciate you. You are watching Gronks Gaming, and this is a reaction stream today. We are going to be watching State of the Play, Borderlands 4 deep dive on State of the Play. And it's going to start in 12 minutes. So I think I'm going to speak for everybody here when I say the expectations are really fucking low. But we'll see. We'll see. Jono, how you feeling today?
Low. Yeah, low expectations, like Boss Hog levels of low. So not expecting much out of it. I'm sure it's going to look nice because, next gen graphics and such like that. But no, this is more your wheelhouse. Lethal, Mazza, you got, and Cream, I believe, as well. You guys know this series franchise far more than I do. I'm just here for the ride. Enjoy the fun.
Oh, dearie me. What about you, crack monster of the East?
When we found out at the last State of the Play that, and I am calling it State of the Play, which I thought the last event was actually decent. I thought it was the best one they had done in a while.
It was. Sony ponies just do what they naturally do and curl into a ball and cry.
Yeah, exactly. But then they announced the release date for Borderlands 4, but then they said, oh yeah, we're doing 20 minutes of this. And all of us went, oh fuck, they're giving it the Kojima it's the Kojima effect. This is not going to be fun. Like, it's a gameplay deep dive. Again, it's interesting sometimes with this stuff, but most devs find a way of fucking this up. And Randy Pitchford, I have full faith that he'll fuck this up.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Moz? Sack of shit. I mean, cold Mountain Dew.
I wish I had a cold glass of Mountain Dew right now.
I wish I had a cock.
Because Borderlands 4 is looking dog shit. They can't even get the fucking mask right. This bitch looks boring as fuck. Just as boring as the last bitch that they fucking had. And let's be honest, does Borderlands really need a gameplay deep dive? Borderlands, kill big monster, get loot, move the fuck on. I don't really know what we're deep diving here. So, yeah.
I'm going to make it. Go on.
Yeah, that's a good point. And with what you're saying too, Kareem, that this is like kind of a Kojima tier of a deep dive. And the reason why it works for Kojima and this doesn't seem like it's going to work is because when every time Kojima has something, people are curious. They got questions on what's going on with this series. What's the story? They want answers. With this, we know so much already. With the franchise so established that it's not there.
It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just want to say to chat that I actually have purchased Gronking for about $5. So now I get all the money and do none of the work. I'm better than all of you.
I'm better than you.
Yeah,
So
better.
my big prediction is they're gonna tease the return of either Maya or Lilith. They're gonna bring back a fan favorite because most of the characters that people like, they fucking killed off.
Roland, but he's Kevin Hart's Roland.
God. Oh,
I don't think it's the good guy they bring back. I think it's Jack.
It's Jack.
Handsome Jack is gonna be.
I think so too.
Handsome Jack is gonna be behind it all. So I think that little war that was going on, it's gonna be scripted. Handsome Jack, and then and it's like fooling the universe that the war's going on, and Handsome Jack is puppeting them. Yeah,
I hope not. I like Jack as a character, but you gotta find a new villain.
So before I say hi to the chat, just a real quick update. You guys won't actually. YouTube actually denied Gronking Plus. So we've reapplied for it, but it could take up to 24 hours for it to be approved. But yeah, even YouTube knows how fucking bad the content is that we made. Jono died inside yesterday when it was all finished, and was it like 10 minutes ago was trying to tell me to cancel it. He said that it's a good sign that YouTube canceled Gronking Plus, but well, they didn't cancel it; they rejected it. We have reapplied, reappealed, whatever you want to call it. 24 hours, we've been told, because when you set up membership tiers, it takes 24 hours, up to 24 hours to review it. And initially, Gronking Plus was rejected. But that's because it's fucking dog shit. Trust me, it's that fucking bad. So once it's all sorted, we'll keep you updated. But first of all, at the start of every month, the channel gets 10 gifted memberships that they can give. So we went and dropped them. So if you got a membership, go fucking crazy.
Yes, you're a gay slut.
Oh, shit, that's Nero. That's Nero. He's good friends with Blame Truth.
John Cena, yeah.
Mr. Bentham is here. What the fuck? Jono comes in and drops 10 gifted memberships. But then on top of that, we also had fucking Mr. Bentham who dropped 5 as well. So you know what that means, Moz? That means you sad sack of Arabian shit, have 15 memberships.
Mark Kitty Bear Static 2020 Sick Lad Robo Next 66 Future Caveman Carson Lawson Extra Zero Dumbass Josiah Rises Da Cisco, and then Mr. Bentham's ones Ronaldo, Big Cat's Corner, Durfus at Metalong, and Benjamin Ben.
Oh, we ain't done, boss. Keep reading, bitch!
Lost Toxic Males, Smokey McDubbs, Julie, Butcher Blaviken, Subhuman 84, Vincent Martin.
Thank you very much, last toxic male. Appreciate that, motherfucker. We get money. Oh, god damn. Oh. And then
we got 5 minutes till it starts, boys. We gotta hurry up.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Mr. Tex, I'm assuming he acknowledges the tribal chief. I'm guessing that's what it is. Can't fucking find it. Yes, he is. Thank you very much for acknowledging the tribal chief. Appreciate that. And then we have the last toxic male with a 5. It's for you, Moz.
Oi, Moz! Fuck gorillas! I'm the Exodia in your mum's bedroom. I will oh word, her pussy like it was 3 blue eyes white dragons on the field. For real.
Holy shit, you are cancer. You know that, Moz? You are absolute fucking cancer.
We don't even have time to break it down. We gotta go.
Nah.
No, we're running out of 4 minutes. We're running out of time here. Come on, boys.
Joker Moz with a fiver. There's no way. Oh, this one's for me. All right, here we go. There's no way on God's green earth Lethal will not drop his pants and goon while playing Borderlands 4 day one. You just want to watch me stroke my cock, don't you? Yeah, you dirty bitch. All you got to do is ask. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then we have Last Toxic Mail with a tour. Go on, Moz. Read it, you sack of shit.
Oi, Moz! One Lethal versus 100!
Can't say that word.
Who would win? Dude,
Well,
Lethal could barely get out of fucking bed. Let alone fucking fighter.
You feel like that
Lethal's
sometimes.
dead, bro. They're gonna eat him alive.
Moz's
Serial
Confessions with another tour.
Real talk. I'm the state of the gay. For real, for real, for real. No.
Oh, shit.
And one
then we
last
have
one.
One last one. Thank you very much, Last Toxic Mail. Go on, Moz.
Shout out to Extra Dub. He's extra dumb. Cause Moz can definitely beat off 100 dudes with a bottle of cold Mountain Dew.
I
Just
have
still-
I have a question for all of three of you guys. I want to know what like your most wild out there prediction for this is. One that's probably not going to come true. Mine is it is a normal state of the play as well. The deep dive is going to be at the end, like Kojima's was. I think GTA's release date right away. That's my like out there take that probably won't happen. What about you, Jono?
Oh, frig. I have no idea. Lethal, you give something. I have no idea. Give me some time to think.
I'm going to go with Maya and Lilith teased with returning characters.
Yeah, mine's Handsome Jack comes out.
Yeah.
There's
That's a good
maybe you don't see his face, but there's definitely gonna be something hidden of Handsome Jack. They're gonna be or they end up being like his fucking kid or something. Like that's the big
Do you guys have any speculation for any of the other games that might be shown here? Any thoughts of what might else be shown? Because it's not just Borderlands 4.
There's something out there that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Wolverine update.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, I
Death
thought
Stranding 2.
I thought the whole thing was just the Borderlands.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be more than just Borderlands.
That's-
We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, I think it's just
I think
Borderlands.
it's Borderlands.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
that was the
and my
tease
out
of-
there take won't happen. That's good. It wasn't supposed to happen. With this game, I think my out there take will be Randy Pitchford accidentally shows pornography.
Oh.
From his
I
fucking
got it.
laptop.
I've got one. It'll run off what was already said here, but Roland's going to come back, and the way he's going to come back is that they'll take his body, use what's left of it to recreate Roland, and he's going to be like a lot shorter because it's not going to be all of them. We're going to get Kevin Hart, Roland.
I already said yes. Robo Kevin Hart Roland. That's mine. I'm taking that one too, Jono. I like that. I want this now.
I mean, the
want
technology's there in the series, right?
He could be Kevo. He can be Kevo Robo Roland.
That's
My
fucking
God.
nuts. Subhuman 84 with a fiver. Thank you very much. What are some of your favorite bosses that took you the longest to beat? I'll tell you right now. Boltias and Ansem in Riku's body from Kingdom Hearts 1. Those are two that stand out instantly that I can think about. Boltias, in terms of like any like Souls or hard type games, it's probably fucking Boltias. That cunt is fucking bullshit. Boltias and Consort Radahn took me fucking forever.
That's a difficult one. Because usually with like hard bosses that I beat, usually it was when I was a kid, and they probably weren't even that hard. But you're just a kid, and you're retarded. Probably the end of Donkey Kong Country 2. That probably was that end bit of that game was probably the most difficult.
Fair.
For me, it would have to be the final boss in Tenchu Z. But it was, to be fair, back then I did not have a proper setup. Like a whole chunk of the skill system in that game, I just completely ignored. So I basically went into the boss with a handicap, but it took me 3 days just constantly trying. Anytime I spent on the Xbox just to beat that, and finally, after 3 days, I beat him. Holy shit, it was good.
Mike
Fuck you.
Nikolai.
Fuck you, Sony. I don't know. I just felt like saying
Well-
fuck you, Sony.
Oh, we did wait
still
on a
got 2
countdown
minutes.
for another
We still got 2
countdown.
minutes. So, Moz, you can answer.
Nikolai in a mech suit. Because you got to fight a dragon, and then you got to fight Nikolai in a mech suit. It took me forever.
Okay. Yeah.
It
Well,
was fucking lit.
Yeah.
I definitely struggled with that Kingdom Hearts 1 fight when I was a kid. It was pretty
Dude,
fucking
Kingdom
hard.
Hearts is for
Moz,
pussies.
Moz,
Oh, frig.
It's
Alright,
for
go on.
pussies.
Sephiroths.
Lethal just died a little bit on the inside there. He's like, Mazza, please don't insult my Kingdom Hearts. You know I
Yeah,
drink.
he's already-
No, it just
There's a
would be
gallon
fucking
of
nice
it.
to get through a sentence once.
No, you're
I'm
just
not
like,
even the one.
Maz. You were like, you just literally were sitting there like, Maz, please. You know that I drink semen. That's what's in my coffee cup right now. I just took a
He's
big
sad
gulp
about
of
the
it.
shoes in Kingdom Hearts 4 because they tasted and he had new shoes.
Oh,
He's
hey,
real upset.
Lethal's fucking washed, right, Maz?
That's actually a statement that happened. All the Kingdom Hearts people were sad because he had new shoes. I remember sitting there being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, he went to Payless. He got some new shoes.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts, bro.
Nice theremin music, pussies.
It's crazy that YouTube allows them to do their own custom one. Usually, most people don't get to do their own custom.
Well, it's just built into the stream, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not YouTube's end.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Premiere. Never mind. Oh.
Guys, it's inappropriate for kids. Come on.
Oh no, it is a Premiere.
Yeah, it's a video though, so it would be edited in front of it.
What use is a vault hunter?
I fucking hate it already.
This is a killer,
Yeah, it's not.
a brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running, and
It just kind of doesn't look like Borderlands.
You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Okay, that's better.
How the fuck is the Premiere cutting like this?
Is it real stuttery?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It looks fine to me.
It looks
Oh, it's
awful
just
now.
straight-
The upload on
StreamYard.
Yeah, it's StreamYard.
Okay.
One of you want to share it then? Not much I can do.
What do you think,
Stream?
Maz? You got it up?
I don't
Let me
have it up.
let me get it up real quick. Guys, currently they're going burr, chicka, burr, 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 burr,
Yeah,
burr,
'cause it's
burr, 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 burr.
quite the far cry from No Rest for the Wicked, eh?
Mhm.
Well, no, Far Cry is not going to be at this, Jono.
One sec.
All right, here we go. I got it. Oh, freak, Randy Pitchford.
Genre nearly 16 years
He's gonna
ago,
goon
we
on us.
continue to refine the formula, delivering
Volume
better
good?
loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players with incredible new places.
Randy
and great
Pitchford's
story.
dressed like an
And for
Indian
our longtime
convenience store
Borderlands
owner.
fans,
That's
we're
awesome.
throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk. Let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
He looks coked the fuck out.
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't slept in a
Well, to be
while.
fair, to bring that much energy at his age.
Borderlands is
That
an unforgiving
that area
sci-fi
was
universe
very
where life is cheap.
well,
and
fuck, what's
guns
the
are
last one
plentiful.
called?
Wonderland.
You play as a vault
Yeah.
hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields
Vex.
supernatural phase energy.
I think it was
devastating
just the
effects.
stream. It's still cutting.
She can use that energy
what the
to
fuck?
empower
Really?
herself.
Yeah,
That's just
I think it's just the
StreamYard.
permit.
Channel it to conjure deadly minions.
No, it's
that fight
not the
alongside
premiere.
her.
It's StreamYards.
Okay.
And because everything's
Yeah.
better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa,
What do you think,
a
chat?
former
Is it
TDR
working?
soldier who wears
Is
an
it still
experimental
stuttering on your end? Yeah.
exosuit.
Yeah, it's
I don't
still
know if there's
stuttering.
going to be
Arsenal
much
of
if we can.
weapons, like the
I don't think
razor
there's
sharp
much we
arc
can do
knives.
about that. To be honest.
Yeah, I guess
These
it's
are
the-
two of our 4 new
We'll
vault
through it.
hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict.
Cairo, like the fucking
For
Egyptians. bro?
thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally
She looks like
crushed
she's from
by his
Marathon.
army of synthetic soldiers known as
This
the
is
Order.
very Apex.
That is until
But
6
that
years ago. when
literally
Alpha showed
looked
up.
like Apex right there.
This rogue moon
That
is
guy
now
looks like
ported
the
away
map.
from Pandora at the end of Borderlands
There's
3.
a lot of like
the
Destiny and
legendary Vault
Apex
Hunter,
I'm seeing in
Lilith.
this more than
Uh-huh.
When
like
it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the
feels
protective
less
veil
like
around
Borderlands
Kairos.
than it has in previous
The
games.
results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
What is
That's
that?
the situation our vault hunters have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you
All the
explore,
live chat's
you'll meet
hating
a
it.
cast of incredible
Yeah,
characters.
this
Of
is
course
not.
they are.
Fan
This
favorites
is
return,
awful.
like Zane and Moxie.
Oh,
You'll also
Really?
meet new friends like
Cool.
Rush.
That's a Gears of
And as
War
always,
character. What the
Claptrap's
fuck was
along
that?
for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone
Oh
follows
god,
you
they have their own version of BB-8 now.
hacking order
Fuck,
tech, scanning the environment,
this
and
is
helping guide
bad.
you
They
to
jumped the shark,
objectives.
homie.
But enough of
When
all
you
that.
have a big
Let's get into the
robot
game.
and then get a little robot, it's all over.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Okay.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
so cool.
God,
This is
it's
just one of the 4
Apex,
zones
you're
on
right.
Kairos
Dude,
that you can
it
seamlessly
is
explore.
literally Apex.
There's next to no loading time.
It's
just
fucking-
endless looting and shooting mayhem.
No loading
For our
time.
current
That
mission,
is a
We
benefit.
need to break
but-
into a secret black site located deep in the mountains.
But when it's
One
loading
of the
into this
Timekeeper's
game,
generals, Vile
is it
Lip,
really?
has been
Yeah.
conducting grotesque experiments on locals.
Like we fixed a
It's
lot
up
of the
to us
tech
to stop.
problems. It's like okay. I
They-
would have
that-
fucking
that's-
hoped
All right,
so.
let's get moving.
Yeah.
Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more
So
fun.
it's Apex.
and add a ton of
It's
utility
That's
to combat.
Destiny travel, right?
Destiny and
Actually,
Apex. Oh my
Apex.
god.
Destiny's flying. I like you.
And then
double jumping.
Apex
Yeah.
climbing. What
Why?
the
We've
fuck?
introduced
Randy,
dynamic
what did you
weather
do?
and
Stop
events,
jerking
so you
off.
constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of
Even the
local
wall
wildlife to contend
looks like the
Like these
Apex
cracks.
shit.
with. Flying beasts who attack
Oh
in
my
flocks.
god. I swear to God. He's turning into Randy Pitchford's turning into Randy from fucking
Here we've
Trailer
come
Park
across
Boys.
Asylum,
This is fucked.
one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay.
Next time they
experiences
reveal
like
a
this
game, he's
all
gonna be
across
shirtless.
Kairos. There's
This
no
is
need
on
to
the
pick up a mission
PS5 Pro
first.
and it's
These
running
are
at 30
auto-granted
frames.
and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old,
Where's that
decommissioned order tech that you can
Everyone's
hijack
in
for
the
the
chat
Crimson
saying that
Resistance.
they got the
With the
bullshit.
help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Oh,
What?
so it can't hold 60 frames on the PS5 Pro.
And it's not like graphically intense. It's just a better looking version of Borderlands 3, like slightly.
Yeah.
But that graphic style is not like
Now that we're in charge,
intensive
we
on
can
your
fast
fucking
travel to the silo.
GPU. It shouldn't
And as a
be.
bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a
Unless
vault
they
keeper.
fuck
What
it
is
up.
this fucking
You can
Far
collect
Cry
these fragments
shit?
to unlock a hidden
Yeah,
a high-level dungeon with challenging
I'm out.
combat and serious loot.
this game's fucked.
This game's dead
Let's
on
get after
arrival. As we all know.
Come on, man!
Is he gonna have fall damage at least?
Oh,
Oh
No,
no fall damage.
no fall damage.
They
Oh
got
my-
rid of fall
Another nice
damage.
thing
That
about
means
silos is you can
there
zip
was
line
in
up
old
and take
Borderlands
Yeah.
games. There was
Yeah, what the? Why?
the balloon.
The fucking balloon from Apex. Oh
Did
my
you go
god!
up? He went up.
It's Apex
And
and
if that's not
Destiny.
fast enough
This
for
is
you,
not
the
Borderlands.
fucking sparrow from that. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
my
hop
god!
on, hit boost, and get rolling.
Stop!
You can
Stop,
customize
Randy,
the body,
stop.
paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
As you traverse,
I
you'll
thought it
encounter
was
a
gonna be
host of
bad.
This
I
is-
didn't realize it was gonna
From
be a
border
complete
patrols to
rip-off
world
of
bosses.
Destiny and
There's
Apex.
always something to shoot.
So it
and
has the gun, so it's a bit more like Halo. But what the fuck, bro?
What the actual fuck?
It's Destiny at home, yeah.
We're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Oh my god!
Chaining our new traversal abilities together
fuck?
makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of
Got
melee
omni
attacks,
movement, great.
dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Somehow worse.
Yeah. Omni movement at home.
What the?
I don't understand what game are they trying to make? Is this they're trying to make
Bullshit.
Apex and Destiny, which
Dude,
yes,
the live
both
chat is
are-
ripping it to shreds.
They don't understand what the fuck they're trying to make. Like that's I think the biggest problem with it. Like
This just seems so fucking toned down, even from Borderlands 3.
Now, I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
This is just a bad Destiny.
yeah,
We're
Yeah,
meeting up with
definitely
none
bad
other than
Apex.
Tigra Partalia.
There you go. Follow your ghost.
She's a
Yeah, that's
former
just the
vault
fucking
hunter and
ghost,
a
you're
side
right.
sitter from Borderlands
this
3.
is so fucked.
She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
I
Don't you
Oh my
whine
gosh.
at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh?
They charge $80 for
Oh,
this.
you agreed to pet sit for a
Yeah,
few weeks. and
they're
the
gonna
next
be,
thing
yeah.
You know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed.
Right now it's
But if
stuttering
Lilith
like
is
fuck.
on the other side, I don't
Yeah,
mind some
hold on.
property
On their end.
destruction.
On their end?
Ooh, your specialty. Please be my guest.
Right now it's better.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
One person in that chat just says, I
Place
don't
crawling
like
with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way,
What?
everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
Nah,
And
that's
you don't
gay.
have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is that?
They
See,
do
you know
like
what the
one
thing
good
is?
thing, which is couch co-op, which I think is kind of a surprise that they include this
In this day and age.
Yeah,
Do you know what I've just noticed
Game's
about why
not
this feels
good.
so off? Because they're not fucking. It's so quiet. They're not screaming at you. I will eat your face. You know, they're not screaming at you and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
We just got a
Everyone
little
else
bit of
heard
it
the
here,
talking
but the
Greek,
whole
right?
other time, nope.
Tim feels like the
Or even
product
the
of
robots
Lilith's
would be
twisted
like, you know, kind of like exterminate, that type of
another
shit.
his experiments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think
Okay.
what he's doing to Lilith. We need to
Lilith!
decide.
No, she is
There we
here.
go.
Let's check it
They
out.
found her. She was captured.
They just name dropped it like that. Okay.
You just dropped it like that, and it's like not a big.
It's not a big deal. They've just killed Lilith. Lilith doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
Major
that's
spoiler.
I would have put as a exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for spoiling the game. Yeah, I don't need to play now.
Unless this happens really early on.
Here, I thought they'd be smart and leave it at the last second.
Dude, that is.
Good God, what the
That's
fuck?
mobile.
It's gross.
Destiny shit.
Powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solved lower accuracy with more bullets. The toss to
You
reload
just got
meteor,
splatooned. Like, what the fuck was that?
or
What do you think you are, Star Citizen, promoting your fucking in-game companies?
three new ones.
Oh,
Well,
no,
that's
that's
a
yeah.
Borderlands thing. That's a staple that there is the in-game.
Yeah, there
company.
is that. It's just I've never seen it being so much in the forefront like this.
No, it was always like the manufacturers were always pretty prevalent
Pretty
in
fu-
stories.
Yeah, but it was all about
Yeah.
guns, 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 guns. Not got this
It
brand.
is, it is
got
weird
that
for it
brand.
to be in the trailer. It is weird for it to be in the trailer. I agree with that. It's like they have nothing to say, so they have to.
What do you mean? They just fucking showed off. They just said Lilith's back. That's kind of a big fucking deal, right? Like, and they're just
They
like,
made
oh,
it no big deal.
People in the chat
What
pointed
the hell?
out, no, don't worry about that. That's could just be what his equipment is. People were listing things, manufacturers that weren't named, but I'm assuming that's just because what he
Different
actually has
planet.
equipped.
With your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements.
I think it's because they're on a different planet, so they cycled out some of the
bonuses to specific
manufacturers.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadly
Why?
parts,
It looks
along
so
with more
boring.
reload
Boring, yeah.
It looks like, oh, look, there's two enemies in this one place.
This lets you
It just
remix your
looks.
build around your favorite
That's
manufacturer.
Destiny spawning, not Borderlands spawning. Like, what the
Amazing.
The
fuck?
only thing this is achieving is wanting me to. It makes me want to go back and play Borderlands 1 and 2 and stop there. Like, I don't want to buy this game. I just want to play the old games that I like
This makes for our most
in
satisfying
the series now. Which
Yeah, this has nothing. You could honestly say this was just in the Borderlands, like, world. It doesn't feel like Borderlands at all. Honestly, Teen is Wonderland. From what I've seen from this, it looks more fucking Borderlands than this.
oh, and that
Oh,
game
And
is
that was-
clusterfuck.
and this-
We've added the magic
It's not even close.
This is making me. Man, was I too harsh on Borderlands 3?
So I can show you my favorite thing.
Well, Borderlands 3 was fucking
This is
shit.
a new gear slide
Except for the
grenades and heavy
gameplay.
weapons, like
Story-wise, it was fucking bad.
Is there going to be the copium of, oh, this game was actually made under Embracer?
Now has cooldown timers. No more
Because
saving the big
it technically was, but it's still Gearbox, and
up as often as you
it's
want.
still Randy Pitchford who's in charge. But do you think
And he-
people are now gonna like do the cope of like, well, Embracer was the ones who made the game, and then they sold?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's a stupid cope because it's like it's Gearbox.
Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique
That's the problem.
Maybe.
Right now, is I don't think the problem is on the publisher.
Up until now,
It's really on the studio. This studio has a lot of problems they got to figure out. I think Randy Pitchford's got to go.
As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build.
They might have to, they might have to make something else. Like, leave Borderlands altogether. They might have to move on, dude.
They got to do something.
I don't know. I get the feeling this will do well.
Change how combat plays out.
Oh,
I
it's gonna
suspect it
sell well, but
That's
will
my
it be
word.
like Borderlands 3 where everyone left?
Capstones on the fly.
And then, okay, is it really a success, a Borderlands game, when people fucking ditch so quick?
Each Vault Hunter has a unique.
I think the one benefit to this one is it's not going to have that exclusivity on the Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that might actually lead this one to be kind of do better than Borderlands 3 did. at least on PC. But there's going to be a lot of people who just pick it up because it's Borderlands. I feel like this is a game I would pick up on sale and play through because I am a fan of the series, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing couch co-op being a selling point.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
Right now, who's
Yeah,
dominating the this genre? The what is it?
Destiny.
What would you call it? The PVE co-op looter shooter stuff.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Still?
Yep. They're the only
And
ones
it's
making.
not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people would take a mediocre Borderlands game over Destiny. I think 7 out of 7 days a week.
Nothing's happening. It's just so.
They need to show a boss or something soon, bro.
SKSK
Some
brought up
comedy. Like, where the
It
fuck
feels
is the
very-
comedy?
Yeah, where's my boy TK Baja? Bring him back. Come on.
SKSK brought up a good point in chat. Maybe they turned on the profanity filter for this because it's the presentation.
This new piece of gear provides
So you're not hearing as much of the dialogues
maybe.
that you normally should because being whole phrases. If there's profanity in any of that sentence, it's cut.
Yeah,
But in the trailer at the start, they said blow shit up together.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think they just toned down the dialogue.
And
Okay,
why
now
in a
people-
deep dive would you hide the audio? You know what I mean? It's a deep dive. Show
Now
everything.
people,
It's a little bit of a mess, to be fair. They did have a big spoiler drop and they just glided right through it. No pun
people
intended.
were just spamming RIP Joe Rogan for a
Now
little
you
bit.
can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine
Yeah, right.
to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about Endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead
Oh.
and show you something truly badass.
He's one of the bosses.
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger
Oh,
and better than
a
ever.
vagina.
Bigger.
All your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like I want to see shit like this. Like this is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Although it does feel very. It doesn't look like a Borderlands.
It more looks like Destiny or fucking
Yeah,
Dark Souls, honestly.
it's all dark around. Like I remember some of those boss levels that you get enclosed in Borderlands 2. Some of those are really interesting. Like
Where's
Oh,
Thank you for joining us.
that's
it?
exotic?
oh, is that 20?
I
Yeah, that's about 20
guess
minutes.
it was
minutes?
20 minutes. Yeah. It feels like they should have attached this to another state of play.
Yeah.
Like doing this on its own, I think, is a bit of a letdown.
Kind of implies they're banking a lot on this to succeed.
Well, PlayStation has the
Holy
marketing rights, right?
Fucking shit.
But 2K, I don't think 2K's banking on that. This game could sell 0 units and lose all of its money, and they'll still be okay this year because GTA. Mafia
Yeah,
could
that's
also sell nothing. They could basically flop. Every single game could be a colossal flop that they have released, except for GTA, and they're still good. That's how big
Yeah.
that game's going to be, right? I don't think this game's going to be a colossal flop. I think it may underperform a little bit, but I think the quality of it is going to be maybe
for
even
sure.
a step down from Borderlands 4.
Yeah, then that means Gear. Well, I mean, I'll talk like Sony banking on this to try to succeed, but with then this would fall onto Gearbox if this fails. Yeah, then it all banks on them. 2K, yeah, like you said, 2K ain't gonna feel any of the pain.
Well, yeah, because 2K itself, I guess, kind of will because it's part of that conglomeration of Take-Two, which Rockstar also is. But I feel like 2K, there's going to be a bit of a shakeup at that company, anyways, just based on, especially in the sports division, they've got a lot of problems that I think are starting to come to the surface.
Well,
there are
did
other
you
types of
see-
games. Who
Who
knows?
was it? Was it Ubi? Oh no, it was EA. They're going to stop doing rally games. They reckon.
Really?
I think it was them. Yeah. Well, do you remember yesterday where Borderlands was ranking in most wishlisted? I know it was in top 10, but do you remember where?
It was like 4 or 5.
It was
I
up
think it
there.
was
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8. I got a feeling it was around 7, 8 yesterday.
No, I think it was a little higher, but I still think if it's in top 10 of wish lists, it's gonna do well.
Man, I
It
can't
doesn't
believe
matter
it's
even if it drops a bit, it's like, okay, there's gonna be people who lost interest because of this, it's a wait and see right now how much. I don't think it's worst case scenario of the game completely fails.
Yeah, I'd be more worried for the sequel, number 5. That would be the one that's probably going to flop if this game's fucking dog shit. Because then Borderlands 3, people kind of hated by the end of it, right? I know there was that, oh my god, the gameplay was so good, but by the end of it, people now look badly at Borderlands 3. You had Tina's Wonderland, which people didn't like from the get-go. And then this one, if this ends up being shit like Borderlands 3, even if the gameplay is good,
it's gonna be a bit of a problem that they're gonna have to deal with. Now, the one thing is, I think it will probably do if I had to guess, it'll do a little bit better than Borderlands 3. Because you have to take into account the movie pissed a lot of people off, that they went ahead and thought that was a good representation of Borderlands. Randy Pitchford was involved in it and stuff like that. Pissed people off. Borderlands 3 pissed people off. Tiny Tina's pissed people off. But there is the advantage of not having that exclusivity deal with Epic, which I think really hindered Borderlands 3 from hitting its biggest potential. So you weigh that in, I think it might do a little bit better, a little bit worse. It's going to be around the same range.
I think
that's what I'm thinking right now.
Because I know people that just waited because
they waited for it to come on Steam and then they bought it. Or they waited even for it to go on sale on Steam like I did.
It's not launching on Game Pass though, is it?
No. Obviously not. It's
Game Pass.
Yeah, it's because Xbox would have the marketing if that was going to happen. This is, you're going to have to buy it outright. No Game Pass for it.
I can see that.
Go on.
I can see that being a big problem, actually. After seeing that, I can see a lot of people going $80 US for that. 110 for Australia. You know what I mean? I just don't see people like it's Borderlands, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, I know Borderlands 3 was kind of meh. Tiny Tina, you can kind of push away because it wasn't a main series one, right?
Yeah.
So, I still do think this is kind of their last chance to make people happy with Borderlands again, though, because the sequel is what I'm more worried about flopping.
I feel like they got a little bit more runway than just this, even if this is bad.
I agree.
Especially considering the movie and Tiny Tina's like that. That should have. I think there's such a fervor amongst people who are fans of Borderlands, and they love that type of game, and they're willing to dig in. Basically, Gibbons. But I think that there is a bit more leeway and runway with this than other games. I mean, look at COD. How long was COD putting out slop fucking games, and they're still doing well? Now, I'm not saying Borderlands is up there with COD, but it is a well-loved series, so I think they do have a little bit more leeway. But if this doesn't do as well as it should, that's a concern as well, and maybe you got to start righting the ship there at Gearbox. I think they should have done that after Borderlands 3. The Borderlands movie should have never came out, and Tiny Tina's should have never came out, or at least come out in a better state than what it was.
Am I nitpicking here, or does that UI just
look like shit? Yeah,
there's so much going on.
It's not even that; it just doesn't look like Borderlands UI. Really, like
I don't like the level, how it's in the corner, the left, right? Like, is that the level system? I don't like that. It just, I don't know. Everything about it just looks like shit. I mean, hopefully they didn't even say here. I mean, it should be customizable. Like, if you're going to do differently, like have a classic mode, then have the new one, right? You know what I mean? If you want, like, why? And
I
then
hope
on the right. Like, what the fuck's the point of the thing on the right showing all the guns?
It never used to be that, did it? You just had to remember. You're like, yeah, my rocket launcher is my third weapon, so I would double tap or just press left or whatever.
Yeah, or just hold it and then you see. Like, you don't need.
It's not that hard.
Yeah,
but that seems like a being brought over from Destiny yet again. I don't like the amount of influence that Destiny has on this game.
You remove Destiny from this, there goes fucking 90% of it.
Well, you take
And you
away
remove Apex, there goes 100% of it.
Yeah, there goes the maps. Like, what the fuck?
It
like,
really doesn't. It doesn't feel like a Borderlands game, and that's my biggest problem with it. Is it doesn't have that Borderlands aesthetic, doesn't have that humor. At least it wasn't showcased in here. Maybe that humor is in the game, but it's not being well showcased. There is potential of that. But from what we've seen, it does not feel like a Borderlands game to me at all. And
we'll
it
throw
doesn't
some of
really
the positives
interest
in
me.
here. Crossplay at launch, couch co-op, that's good. That's good.
Improved multiplayer, because remember,
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 was
It was
fucking
shocking. Gearbox, keep in mind, this is what they said. You know, if it's there or not, it's a whole other thing. They've said that they're making rarity matter again, and that legendaries, which will feel special again, and they won't just drop a shit ton, basically, like Borderlands 3.
Because
that's
Borderlands
that
3
needed
killed
that. That desperately needed improvement. So
one more thing, boss reset confirmed, which means you don't have to save quit farm anymore.
Good.
So if you want to cycle through a boss, you can just do it without having to back out, reload, and all that.
Yeah,
type of shit. So that's good.
There are like, it's not all bad. I do want to say that, but it is
the main things
stuff
bad.
That's bad is very staggeringly bad. It feels like the identity of the game has kind of been a bit sucked out of it, which I'm not a fan of.
I might be wrong here, but did it look to you guys like there was no social area? Like, you know how
Social
Borderlands
hub?
2,
Just the lobby that they showed.
But Borderlands 2 had, what was it called? Like Haven City or whatever the fuck? No, that's Jack and Daxter. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. And then the ship on Borderlands 3.
They didn't show it off, but it might be there. If they get rid of that, then it's fucked. Like they'll probably show it in another trailer. I don't know why they wouldn't show it in their deep dive. You know what I mean? You'd think that'd be one of the first things, but yeah, no,
Well,
they didn't show that off.
They did connect together. The two individuals who were playing that we saw the gameplay of, they did connect together at the beginning.
That was
which
just the
seemed
lobby?
Like yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
The
that
lobby.
was just the
That's all
base
we're getting
lobby.
by the looks of it.
I don't know. Like, it's probably the area where Mox is going to be, because she's back.
She was at the bar. Yeah, true.
So I assume there probably is a social hub. They just didn't show it, which I don't know. If you're going to do a deep dive like this, it would be interesting to introduce that area, showcase it. Obviously, they didn't care about spoilers because they showed off that Lilith is back, which is kind of one I think we all kind of thought was going to probably come about.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would just speak so casual like that. Like it's a
was
big
like,
deal.
it wasn't even really addressed. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, now you got to go find Lilith.
And then
it's like, what the
no
fuck?
one cared.
She's supposed before this game. You're story wise, she's dead, and you're just like, yeah, we're gonna go find her now. That's a bit of a spoiler. I don't like that. I assume this is probably early on in the game, though. I don't think they're showing us late game stuff here. So what the fuck happened? What the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Yeah, did they forget that they canceled all the DLC for Borderlands 3 and we didn't know that? Like, what the fuck? Did they forget? like, what the fuck? But yeah, and another point of this doesn't look like Borderlands.
What do you mean canceled DLC? Have I missed?
There's a lot of canceled Borderlands DLC.
Oh, was there?
Shit. Yeah, and then because they moved on to work on Tiny Tina's.
Yeah,
that's
and so Tiny Tina's was meant to be a DLC for that game. They scrapped all that.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
Because there was meant to be a lot of there was meant to be a lot of DLC with the new little girl, right? That they were hyping up, and then
fucking hated her.
Yeah, and people hated her so much that they scrapped all that DLC of her becoming an actual character and all that, and then they just went, "Oh, guess."
I feel like we're going to. I hope not. I hope they find a way to loop it in the story. I feel like what we're getting though from this is like not the fucking talk about Star Wars. Because I don't want to talk about Star Wars, but somehow Palpatine's return. That type of thing where it's like a one-off dialogue line where it's like, oh, Lilith is still alive. And it's like, well, how the fuck does that happen? It's one of those, like, I guess, storytelling techniques that is utter dog shit that nobody likes. I really do hope that they find a way of being like, an explanation maybe as to why the fuck she's not dead, because we're supposed to think she's dead.
If I gotta throw in another positive, I thought the siren was okay. Like she had like the tiger and she was doing like siren type bullshit. I didn't hate that, but just everything. Like to me, the biggest problem was the fucking. All right, you want to give me Destiny fucking gliding? Fine, okay. You want to do Apex scenery and Apex climbing? Fine, okay. But the fighting just looked so boring.
The fighting did look like shit. Like, it didn't look exciting like the old Borderlands games. The abilities of the other characters, I couldn't even really tell if they were using a gun or their ability at some points. Now, don't get me wrong, like, the stream was a bit fucking choppy, so it was kind of hard. But, like, it just looked bad. And you know the worst thing is? First mission in Borderlands 2 is in the snow, and this still doesn't look like Borderlands, and it's in the snow.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
another thing I
weird.
wanted to bring up. It's like, why are we? I mean, I don't think this is the first mission. I think this is later on, but I think they purposely showed this off because it's like, remember, they want you to remember the beginning of Borderlands 2. I think that's why they showed it off. But again, you're revealing the cliffhanger, and SK was right. It was a cliffhanger if Lilith was alive or dead. And now you just basically been like, okay, yeah. So, anyways, that cliffhanger that you were left on in that game, if you were actually interested in Borderlands 3, they just ruined the ending of Borderlands 3 for you right now. So you already know what happens instead of finding it out naturally through playing the game. And that's sometimes the problems with these deep dives is where they give away too much. And this is a perfect example of them giving away too much. They should have
Borderlands 2.
hinted
How much
at
better
it,
does that
but
look?
kept it. Yeah, it does look better. I mean, they have kept a couple of the graphical things.
Graphically wise, yeah.
Yeah, they have kept like that gritty look that it had. But it looks lifeless. Like the gameplay looks lifeless. And that's my problem. Like it doesn't even look interesting to play. Whereas like Borderlands, say what you will about it. A lot of people like Borderlands. There's people who dislike it, but it looked interesting. It always looked like a fun, interesting game to play. Borderlands 4 does not have that.
Yeah, well, back in those days, Borderlands 1 and 2, it was like a fresh coat of paint with the aesthetic to it. Nowadays, with this, it's not new anymore. And plus with the art style as well. That's another case.
It's not just that. Like John, that's
of course it's not just that.
Yeah, but also like they could make it work, even though people are kind of copying that style. That style's more popular, I think, because it's so intrinsic to what people think of Borderlands is that graphical style. I think you can make it work no matter what. This looks like Destiny with like it looks like a Borderlands mod for Destiny.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through social media to see what the streets are saying. A lot of people are saying this is fucking Destiny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the exploration, the combat itself, and even the boss fight that we saw that was the most compelling looking fight that we saw in the whole deep dive. It was very much Destiny style combat. What what else are we supposed to take from it? Now people are going to complain. Oh, it's always referenced this. Gamers do this all the time. They see something, they recognize it, they'll equate it to something they've played before. It happens all the time. Get used to it. But
here's the absolute unforgivable sin that no one has mentioned. Where the fuck's Claptrap?
He was there.
He was there.
He's right
there. We saw. Yeah,
it was just.
Yeah, they showed him off.
Yeah, before they showed off their new BB-8.
Oh, I didn't see
Claptrap.
My boy.
Yeah.
His eye, a little GIMP robot for Claptrap.
His eye was like sticking out. It was weird.
I was the only one that went to his birthday. He's my boy.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, Lethal.
I didn't do that side quest because I fucking hate him.
I love Claptrap, man. I used to walk up to when I was living with my dad. I used to walk up to my dad and go, "Claptrap beatbox time!" And just like he fucking hated me for it, man. Dude, like I am very nostalgic to the Borderlands franchise. Like I can remember being in school the day Borderlands 1 was coming out, right? And me and my friend were sitting in the class and we on his phone looking at the level trees, and we were already building out our builds and shit and all that. Borderlands 2 was the first ever game I bought from my first ever job. So, yeah,
I remember
the series.
I remember being at my aunt's house, and Borderlands was on the Xbox 360 there. Borderlands 2. I remember playing that first level and being like, "This is fucking awesome! This is fucking great! The little robot guy, let's go! I'm hyped." And then it took years for me to actually end up playing the game, but fully. But like, I do have that memory of the first time I saw the opening level of Borderlands 2. That's a fucking memory for gaming I won't ever lose until I have dementia and I'm molesting nurses at the nursing home.
I have not yet.
I'm gonna do
It's
it
a
and then
week from
blame it
now.
on dementia. I'm just gonna blame it
Yeah.
on dementia.
Yeah, that's my
God,
plans for next week. So
I haven't actually met a gamer who hasn't played Borderlands 2. It's like one of those games that everyone
Yeah.
I has played. I swear to fuck. Like every
It's
game
probably
I've talked
one of
to
the most popular
played
games
it.
of all time, right? Like,
yeah.
Borderlands 2 has to be up there. It's one of the iconic games of the 360 PS3 era.
Handsome Jack is so fucking iconic. Like every time I see a top 5, top 10 villains, he's always fucking in the discussion, and he fucking deserves it though. That's the thing. They used to be able to fucking write cool cunts, but now that all they can write is streamers or fucking bro. I don't even. What was the villain in Tiny Tina's? It was just fucking.
Yes.
This is me setting the bar very, very low. But the fact that there was no like streamer villains in this one, I think we can already take a little victory lap.
It's an improvement.
It's an improvement.
I'd actually
I guess
think
if
the story is going to be a little bit better, but the gameplay, it feels very lifeless.
I
think it's going to have
worried.
the inverse effect of 3.
3, dude, I'm really worried about the story on this one because I just don't think he can write. And I think what's going to be really boring about this game is actually the side quest. Because in Borderlands 3, a lot of those side quests were kind of shit too, but they were still kind of enjoyable, right? And whereas this one, I don't think he can write, so I think he's going to fuck up all the side quests. So even if the main quest is okay, all the side quests, because let's be honest, the side quests will really make Borderlands that's more special.
Claptrap's birthday.
Yeah, stuff like that, or getting the bombs for Tina. Remember, Borderlands 2, stuff like that, right?
Dumpster diving for pornography.
Yeah,
when you're straight up doing shit from my boy TK Baja,
and I just
who we should play. That really should be one of the playable characters for this game. I just want a game where there's 4 TK Bajas that you play as.
Moz, would you be upset if I told you that based on everything would you be upset if I told you based off everything I'm looking at, it actually seems kind of split on people's opinions?
Well, you got to remember there's idiots and then there's not idiots, right? So no,
anyone who disagrees with you is an idiot.
Anyone who disagrees with Moz's opinion
that's
is
always
an
been
idiot. This is the Moza takeover. We've always been here, and we always will be.
To be
here.
fair, that's always been his position. That's not like a surprise thing. Moz has always said, if you disagree with me, you're a retard. No, I think there also is a lot of people who are on that hopium, huffing that shit. They're like, we're going to get a good Borderlands. Come on. 2K owns Gearbox now. They fully own the franchise.
I'm sorry. I'm with Mozza now. The more I see, there's people saying Destiny Killer inbound.
Don't start that.
You don't ever forget, in this world, there are retards and not retards. So when you see this shit, do not forget
You can't out Destiny. I'm sorry. A lot of games have been trying to. Whatever Bungie did with that game, they managed to make a perfectly good niche game, which it still has a lot of popularity. But they control that. You're not going to out Destiny, even with all their fuck ups. You're not going to be. The first Descendant couldn't do it.
You know the thing is, you know what out Destiny without and I don't mean in terms of copying them, right? Borderlands, a game like Borderlands 2. I feel like you steal their player base.
Borderlands 2 is like just a ancestor to Destiny. It's like Destiny's like great uncle, you know?
Like, I don't understand why they're copying Destiny so much when they've already got the formula to beat that game. You look at Borderlands 2, add a great story, gameplay, and you can beat Destiny. I'm sorry, they could.
Let's catch up on these super chats. Then I'm gonna read something out to you, Moz. And
just before we do that, Brandon, the anime guy, is asking why we're talking about Destiny. It's because the gameplay looked very, very, very similar to Destiny and Apex. There was a lot of things that they've added to the game or changed in the game that makes it look like Destiny and Apex.
A lot. Jesus Christ! With a 499. I was gonna wait for that's from Moz, sorry.
I was gonna wait for Mozza to lose his V card to a biological woman, but I've seen enough! I'm calling in the rapture after this! Thanks, Randy!
You made fucking Lethal do a fucking spit take? He just fucking spat up on himself like after his boyfriend Tyrone unloads in him.
He needs a sippy cup.
Jake, he was not prepared for that.
Arkasol with his member message for 21 months. Still gonna get it, because this is my kind of slop.
Yeah, I think eventually I'll probably pick up the game too. I'm not gonna lie. On sale.
Yeah. The big hook that this game's always had.
Fuck you, Mod. Sorry, John.
What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? Fuck off. That's what he fucking wrote, cunt, not my fucking file. I read what the people put on the fucking card. I read what the people type.
You got coffee
now.
You fucking don't.
I read what the people want me to read.
Oi, so if any black guys in chat were wondering if Lethal was a spitter or a swallower, you have your answer.
Oh, shit. Hold on, I'll get that.
If it's going down into your lungs, I'd be fucking coughing and spitting out too. Good. Gross.
I bet you would, Jono, but we're going to find out.
I bet you would too. Fuck.
I've hired 4 black male prostitutes.
Here's something the Twitter streets are saying. You got to remember, they're competing on the same day, but people are saying marathon killer.
Oh my god! You know what?
You're always gonna find these retards, these extremists that are always giving the wildest takes. There, it's gonna be the next insert here killer. They're always the fucking idiots, and then they've got people on the same freaking side, on the other side, just saying that it's an absolute fucking. It's gonna flop. It's
you know what? I'm buying marathon, so that's
somewhere
not
in
true.
between on this for sure.
It's like
it's of a key genre. This game is of a key genre that people always have all kinds of fun with. Is the co-op PvE looter shooter. If you got enough friends to have fun with this, you're going to be able to find all kinds of hours with this. And I'll be honest, with as much as Destiny is good, it's getting old. People are trying to look for something fresh and new. And
but
Borderlands
Destiny...
4 is if it's an empty valley right now, Borderlands 4 is going to fill that gap real quick.
I don't think it's an empty valley though. Destiny still has a huge player base, and again, you can't out Destiny. What they should have done.
I'm not saying that, but it certainly
they should have just made
fresh.
a Borderlands game, and they would have been fine. And I think people would have been willing to play both Destiny and Borderlands.
Yep.
They wouldn't have dropped Destiny for Borderlands, but they probably would have played it as well and completed it. Whereas Destiny's kind of a, it's an MMO. You keep playing Destiny.
One continued to give content and provide, good updates and still gave a good replay value of the game. Yeah. The other one just kind of like fucking dropped and, cut a bunch of shit because they didn't get it what they were expecting.
I can confirm that since we've been yapping, Borderlands 4 on Steam wishlist has moved up 1 spot. So it's doing all right, actually. Before we catch up with everything else, just going around, who thinks they'll actually play it? Jono, you're probably not. You don't really give a shit either way, do you?
No, I could find better games to play, but hey, if it's if everybody's gonna jump on board with it, like we're gonna do a grokking stream of it. No,
but
other than that, no.
No, not Crack Monster of the East.
I won't play this for Gronking unless it's paid for. I swear to God, I'm not buying this fucking game unless it's on sale, heavily discounted. It's just I will probably pick it up at some point because it is a Borderlands game. I like the franchise. I ended up picking up and playing 3. The only one I haven't played is Tiny Tina's and New Tales of the Borderland, which I own because I got it with another game, but I haven't played it yet. So, probably will play it at some point, not at launch. There's going to be a lot more interesting stuff out at that time.
Cold Mountain Dew.
Well, I said I wasn't gonna buy Tina Wonderland, and then I pre-ordered it the day before it came out. So I don't know.
So you're getting it then?
I don't know. I don't know.
See,
I can't answer that question.
I am leaning no, but I know I'll be bullied into it. I know I'll be fucking bullied.
Like that's my thing too. Because I'm such a Borderlands 2 fan. It's like I want to play to see how much they fucked it up because I know it's gonna be shit. But it's like I want to see it.
Oh shit!
And I don't want to hear Angry Joe's opinion on it, or I don't want to hear fucking. You know what I mean? I want to probably just play it myself, and then because I'm gonna tell you right now. Tiny Tina's thing had type 1, type 2, and everyone else, that's all they're going to be talking about. So I might just play it to actually give some proper opinion about it.
That's very, very reasonable to go at it. It's like me with MechWarrior. You know, even though I have a lot of hate for the fucking PGI Piranha games, the franchise I still love, and I'm curious to see how much they fuck it up or what do they do right.
I mean, it's releasing at a good time. I remember around this time last year that this game's going to release, we got like Space Marine, and it is a good time. That late August, early September, you're past the summer. So a lot of people who are out and about and doing shit through the summer, they're starting to wind things down, and you're hitting it before Christmas. It's a really good time to release games. So there's also that. And again, it's only real competition on the same day as Marathon. Now, there is going to be other games that come out earlier and later that may have a slight impact on this game, but I don't think it's enough to make it a flop. I mean, look at like
Turok Origin.
Yeah, Turok is the Borderlands killer, guys. Let's go.
Oh, Mars, do you know what? I'm still looking at this top wish list games. Now, this is not going to happen, but Cream, you asked for a wild situation that won't happen.
Yeah.
Within 48 hours of this and Marathon releasing, Deadlock. Pack it up. Pack it up.
That's
the one thing is the one benefit that Marathon and Borderlands, especially Borderlands, will have is they're on multiple platforms. Deadlock's only on PC, but Deadlock still could end up being bigger because it's a Valve game. It's going to get all the press when it comes out on Steam, and a lot of people are just going to play it because Valve made it. And then you'll actually have people who are interested. It's in a hero shooter, which is a hotter genre than looter shooter is at this point. Yeah, that could definitely have somewhat of an effect, but I don't even think that's enough to really kill this game.
I don't think Borderlands, but fucking Marathon. That's fucking big because a lot of people were playing Marathon because it was competitive. What would you rather play? That's competitive. Deadlock or Marathon? A lot of the big streamers and people that have PCs, bro, they're going to be going to Deadlock. Like
I don't even think they're going to go to Marathon in the first place, though. I think that game is really stillborn. Like, to attribute a game killing that game is like the equivalent of me walking up to an abortion clinic and kicking the dumpster and being like, I have defeated the children, and like acting like I won. It's like thing was already dead. Like,
I'm gonna say what I said earlier. You gotta remember, there are retards and there are not a retards.
There are, but I don't think there's enough retards to make Marathon a success. I really don't, because
my thing is there
cost them a lot of
hype,
fucking money, Moss,
which was crazy. I don't know. We'll have to see, because I don't know because, bro, I just it had more hype than Concord, so I just don't know. Will the retardation save Marathon? That's gonna be the question, bro.
And also remember, it's a live service game. The cost of that is higher. There's a running cost. I don't think it's gonna do well. Like that game is doomed. Whereas like something with Borderlands, I think we'll probably do all right. I really do. Even though it won't, I don't think it'll be a good game. It will do well.
Unless they've done something like Skull and Bones, completely pump it with all kinds of cash for a long term.
Yeah, pump that thing.
Anyway, sorry. No.
Arkansas.
We already got that one.
We got that one.
There's just this truck out there. It's beeping. Joker Moz. It is. Can you hear it?
No. You sound like a fucking schizophrenic. Are you talking about fucking Transformers? Are you jerking off a fucking Bumblebee over there?
That's just your mom backing up on autistic male cunt.
Jerks off. Bumblebee turns into a Star Screamer.
That's fucking retarded.
I can hear it now.
Yeah.
I know you can hear it.
You're horny.
I can actually hear it now. Beep, beep, beep,
yeah.
beep.
Joker Moz with a fiver. What level of goon we giving this game? Because I'm gonna gaslight Mike into playing it with Josiah.
No,
you gaslight them, but you fucking don't gaslight me, motherfucker. How does that sound? How does that
gaslight.
I'm okay
Gronk
with
Squad.
you gaslighting them.
This is the team. Gronk Squad.
Shut
every
the
day
fuck up.
until-
Shut the fuck up. Shut that. Get him out. Get him out.
I don't want to. I don't want to play the game.
The whole time he didn't stop. He was in the back, still going. Nah, sorry, Moz, not doing it. And then we have Last Toxic Mal with a fiver.
No.
Shout out to, it's for you, Moz. Can you please read this? Thank you very much.
Bionicles!
Bionicles, Moz. Yeah, but all in all, looked kind of fucking shit, didn't it, man? That whole track. Let's go have a look and see how it's doing on YouTube.
Or Moz, did you just realize that you were muted the entire time?
Daddy did.
You're a faggot.
At least I wasn't muted.
Still sucking dick.
No, that's lethal.
Anyway, Moz, can you please read that?
Shout out to Moz making Lethal Hawk 2 that shit Nescafe on his small peen. Hashtag Bionicle.
It's now Bionicle.
Yeah, Bionicle.
Boy, what is the sound the letter I makes, Moz?
I.
So why is it Bionicle instead of Bionicle? I'm not even gonna address that the word is biological, but
you just did.
Okay, yeah, I guess. I'm not trying to show off here. I know the word biological. Watch out.
Kind of a big deal.
You wear sunnies
kind of
inside.
Kind of a big deal. Yeah, it's because I'm better than you.
He's better than you.
I'm better than everyone.
Moz, what were you saying earlier before you were fucking muted and you were talking about something while you're backstage and you just didn't stop?
Oh, this is the squad that's gonna be playing.
Yeah.
That one wasn't me.
That's enough of that.
It can't be me.
Yeah.
That was Jono.
We're streaming every day.
I dare say that was Moz himself. He knew it was bad, and
we're not
he
streaming
flicked it
that
off.
every fucking day, man.
Oh,
why is this a fucking thing? Like, what's Moz? When are you doing a Hollow Knight playthrough?
You know what? We actually do need to play some Hollow Knight because the new one's coming soon and it's gonna be fucking lit. And fucking Little Nightmares 3 is co-op, so I need a motherfucker to play with me. So we gotta. I'm getting a hat.
There we go.
I'm getting a hat. And out of fucking extra zero blabs, we're putting blabs in the hat. Cream, Lethal, and Jono. I'm grabbing a hat and I'm gonna mix it, and then we're doing streams every day on Gronk Squad. Little Nightmares 3. It's gonna be.
You gotta put Last Toxic Male in there because he literally fucks your mother.
Nah,
you asked for a motherfucker.
We're playing.
Like
we're
he's
playing.
the one.
We're playing. Con. It's gonna be fucking lit. No joke. $200. You drop $200, I'm going.
Yeah. For this stream, you got to drop it each stream though.
Yeah, this stream $200. I'm fucking gone.
Do you remember when Moslem would like do like when he'd be like streaming on Twitch or Kick, and he had like a sub limit? He goes, if I get 20 subs, I'll end the stream right now.
I'll fucking
and people
end
used
it.
to do it. He used to end.
I like that.
I was out.
Honestly,
I was going.
Yeah, I think honestly you should have raised it though, and people would have hit it because they fucking hate you.
The worst one is when I said I did a what was it? I did like a marathon thing, and I said every 20 subs I'll add an hour, and I ended up doing a 36-hour stream. It was fucked.
That's a bad.
I didn't even plan for it because I made up the idea when I was streaming 2 hours in. I was meant to go to shops. I was meant to meet family. I was meant to do a lot of stuff, man. And I just kept streaming. I was cooking breakfast.
Lord Botha dropped $200.
Thank you very much, Lord Botha. Don't get rid of him.
Appreciate you, mate.
My favorite.
Now the trash is gone.
My favorite one was
Trash Boy.
Someone said that they'll give me 20 subs if I mute Moz for an hour on a 24-hour stream, and I did it. Then he came back an hour later and he was really fucking angry.
No, on the game chat, I was just screaming like a fucking retard. Like you'd hear me just.
Oh, good times, good times. Look, all in all, I didn't really like what we saw with Borderlands 4. I dare say this time tomorrow we'll have a lot more information though to go off with. But I see myself ending up playing it. I do see myself playing it.
That's why I can't answer the question. It's like, okay, the answer right now is no, but then the release date's gonna come a little quicker, a little sooner, and it's gonna be there, and I'm like, oh fuck it.
I'll say this right now. I'm not buying the game at launch. If people pay me to play it, that's a game I will accept payment to play. But realistically, what I'm going to do is wait for it to start go on sale. Maybe half off, play it then. Just because, I don't know. It's just, I do like the franchise. It's a really good fucking franchise. But I'm also, I really don't have a lot of faith that this game is going to be good. Even though it's set in a really interesting world. I think the problem is Randy Pitchford and the team there don't have any more stories to tell inside that world. And it's a really good world. We said this yesterday. We're like, the world is really deep and there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. That team can't. That team has not, they can't figure it out anymore.
And like we said, I think it was like 2 days ago, dude, with Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, and Telltale's and Tiny Tina's, it doesn't feel like we actually have gone that far outside the universe. Like, it feels like the universe we haven't seen much of. Like,
very compact.
Yeah, so it's like, how are you messing the fuck up when we've all, like, come on,
I feel like this is the furthest we've gotten from, like, the
from Pandora?
Yeah. Have a look at this. This image, I think, does more justice than the fucking whole trailer gameplay they did. See, this looks way better. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my issues, but there's color. Like, it actually looks like Borderlands.
Yeah.
She looks like Jubilee. Now that I think about it, she looks like Jubilee from X-Men, like some goth version of it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh man,
like it's not all bad, and that's the thing that's like sucks is because I think they are gonna get some things right, and they're gonna nail some of these things like Bullseye. But then they're gonna throw a fucking dart, and it's gonna go and hit the neighbor's dog in the fucking ass. Like it's like you're way too far off. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. And again, I think Gearbox needs a bit of a shakeup. They need to change some things there.
What were you giggling about, Moz?
He nutted.
So that made him giggle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He giggles when he nuts.
Yeah, you don't giggle?
You remember what you were giggling about, Moz?
No.
He's like, look, there's milk.
Last toxic mail with fiber. Not gonna lie, disappointed that Lethal is a spitter. At least Moss's mum swallows my white glory like the champ she is.
I just remembered this was what I was giggling about.
Toxic
You
mail.
know what? That's really the most disappointing part of this entire day is the fact that you're a spitter.
Listen, toxic mail is
You're a quitter!
Listen,
Yeah.
last toxic male is just having mood swings because she's pregnant with my child. I got last toxic male.
There's one more super chat, you missed cunt.
Did I?
This is what I was giggling about.
Oops. How I'm joking, Mozilla 5. How much for Borderlands 4? Because we want to see. Because we want to see Lethal's review. Listen.
It's gonna be AAA price.
It doesn't have a price yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like $1,200.
Okay, all right, fucking Keemstar.
It's actually worth my whole fucking house.
Listen, Randy.
Yeah, actually, if you could pay off my student loans, then I'd.
These guys are smart. These guys are going way up on the unreasonable numbers. Lethal, at least it's somewhat.
Yeah, like you
$1,200 is reasonable. Are you fucking retarded?
You got to remember. You got to remember that Randy Pitchford is subscribed to every single fucking porn website out in the world.
That's $1,200, Jono.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
optimistic.
reasonable.
I'm
That's about
optimistic.
as realistic as $6,000. I know you put all your
Kind
fucking.
of
Did you not hear me? I'm saying that if your guys are fucking way out there and he's getting closer to reasonable. Not saying he's straight up reasonable.
It's $1,200. I know you
My
put
God,
all your
is it-
fucking
why are you
life
so
savings in
bipolar?
the Star
My God.
Citizen, you sack of shit. But not every fucking game costs that much.
Yeah, you cunts do.
Why are
It costs
people
$40
sending me? Someone just sent me 100 men versus one gorilla in Fortnite. Someone literally just fucking sent this.
That's
Dude.
important. That's going to be in Borderlands. That's an
You don't
integral
need
part of the-
100 men. You just need one mods.
Oh shit, he's got the fucking gauntlet, dude.
Let's
Holy
Kong.
shit. That's
a
not
Kong
even fair.
skin.
That's not fair.
Oh no. Oh god. What the fuck is going
I don't think that's how that works.
That's
Don't ever send me that shit again. I know which one of you did it. Don't ever fucking do that again.
It was Nosmir, wasn't it?
It was not.
No,
nice.
I think I know who it was.
No, it wasn't him either. But don't ever fucking send me that shit
It
again.
was Skirmitar. I knew it.
Don't ever fucking send me that fucking shit again. That shit is fucking retarded.
It was Jono.
All right, have we caught
He's
up
a
with
monkey
everything?
gooner.
Ain't going near that
Okay.
shit.
Any final words before we wrap this up?
Fuck and shit.
This probably would have gotten much better response from people if they actually had added more than just the Borderlands stuff. If there was, having a showcase of other things that are coming along the way from PlayStation, rather than just completely hyper fixating on this, what seems to be Gearbox's like, they need this to succeed. It screamed desperation to me as well. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Best of luck to you guys who do.
Yeah, I don't think any game needs its own state of the play. I really don't think any game needs their own thing. Like, it should be a part of the main show.
I feel like COD or GTA or some really big game does.
I don't even think
At the expense of their own studio rather than throwing it up to,
Yeah,
Stay
up to
on
the
the play.
fucking marketing.
yeah, making
people.
it a
The
whole
problem
big
is,
thing for the console itself. Yeah, just the studio
Sony-
post out something like what Reach did way back in the day, Vidocs. Other studios
The-
have
the
done it
problem-
Why
before
don't
too.
they do those anymore? Those were good
well,
ideas.
because Sony pays a bunch of money to 2K for marketing rights. Take-Two gets a lot of money from Sony for marketing rights because they want that PlayStation logo. Because yes, people realize they can buy it on other consoles, but it's the first one you see, and it's like, wow, PlayStation has this. It's for dumb consumers. And even us as fans, like, there's a lot of stuff that's on Game Pass, and we're like, oh, that's an Xbox game. Xbox didn't have anything to do with the development. Look at like Claire Obscura. That's not an Xbox game. It's a game that is on Game Pass and is being marketed by Xbox. But we all will just look and we just dumb it down to, for convenience, that, oh, it's an Xbox game. It's a PlayStation game. That's why they pay the money, and it is an effective technique. It's just I mean, was not the game to do all by itself. I think honestly, actually, Death Stranding 2 would have been better off in this position than Borderlands 4. And I know that's a kind of an thing, and I wouldn't like that either. I'm not even saying that's going to be good. It just would have been a better choice. Really, the only good choice you could do here is something like COD, which you don't have the marketing rights for because it's Microsoft. That one is an Xbox, well, not exclusive, but it is an Xbox game. And GTA, which, from what I know, you still have the marketing rights for that.
So one final thing before we wrap up, just to put everyone in a good mood here. You know, we like to send people out happy. We like happy endings around here.
Are you gonna
right?
play again?
Are you going to show Moxie's cleavage?
No. Something that's going to make you guys actually happy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Frag Punk Steam numbers.
This just got a PlayStation.
My God.
This just got a PlayStation launch.
When did that come out? Like a month and a half?
About a month and a half ago, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
That is... Holy shit. That's bad. That's really bad.
It's carrying SteamCon. That's crazy.
You feeling better now, Moz? Cold Mountain Dew? Do you feel better now?
I feel better. I feel a lot better. I thought this game was fucking dog shit.
This game was fucking bad.
This game
bro.
was so
Although
the thing is,
the drop off is very steep, but even like 9,000 people playing is still like a healthy player base for a game.
You can still find a lobby con.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's still not like totally dead, but it looks bad, dude. It looks really bad. And it shows that the game was not very good quality. People tried it, they picked it up, and they were like, "Oh, I hate this."
They had their fun with the fling. Now they just drop the bitch and move on.
Yeah, just like Moz does for the women.
I don't even people had got that far with it, man. It was pretty fucking bad.
It's like first date. I walk out. Don't even pay for the meal. Fuck that bitch. She can figure it out.
I didn't even attempt to put my pants off.
I mean,
it
couldn't even come up with the fucking original main menu. They just took the Marvel Rivals main menu, which is the same company, but still, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, anyways.
Does anyone have anything they're streaming later?
Yep. Right after this, after taking care of a few things, I'll be streaming in about 20-30 minutes. Be kicking off Expedition 33.
Oh,
yeah. Will it be riveting or will it be a croak? I'll find out myself.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Fuck you, Jono. If I like
you
it,
guys,
and I don't play JRPGs, and you don't like it,
you've missed it. No,
I will fucking.
You blew past his head, hit Maz's head.
No.
Why was I brought up? I've said nothing.
Exactly.
Why was I brought up?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was just a shit joke.
Yeah, it was a really bad French
I
joke.
get it. You're saying they're frogs. Yeah, I got that. I just want to hurt you.
Everyone booed Jono for that joke. That joke was shockingly bad.
Everyone, boo this nigga!
Dude, my Transformers joke was better than that.
Yeah, and yours was fucking awful.
Shit. Yeah, it was not good.
All right, What?
That's some hot Pepsi over there. That's not even cold Mountain Dew.
All right, let's raid into Jono, and then we're all gonna go get some.
Go watch the short. It's from Gronks Squad. It's funny.
What are we getting, Moz? Some cold Mountain Dew, or what do we get?
If you watch that short, cold Mountain Dew, hot bitches in bikinis, go watch it. Hit the like.
Jono's fucking mainlining hot Pepsi. It's fucked. It's
I don't know what the fuck that means. All right,
burning his veins. He's got.
One
final point. This is where it gets really, really weird because it plays like a JRPG, but it's not in Japan, so it's not a JRPG. It's like when someone makes a manga. You go, it's a manga. You've like drawn it and written it as a manga, but you didn't draw it in Japan, and you're not Japanese, so it's not really a manga. Then is it?
So if I go make it on a boat, a little tinny in the Japan oceans, will it then be counted as a JRPG?
What if you half make it in Japan and half make it somewhere else?
Well, the real term
would
of it is
that
an
count as an
RTTB
upside-down
RPG, but it's a fucking mouthful and a
Yeah,
half.
no, I'm not saying I don't give a fuck that it's French.
I'm not
saying
saying
JRPG because that sounds like you just like said an acronym for like some sort of organization that goes after black people in the South. Like I don't know what the fuck you just said, but it sounds really racist. So I'm gonna go with the Japs.
I feel like we've disappointed lots of big men.
The JRPG formula has always been real-time turn-based, and that's exactly what this French RPG is doing. That's the whole.
That sounds so weird to say.
Nah, it's K-pop. It's K-pop.
Anyway, the game's really good. Go play it, you fucking cucks, and play us out, mods, you piece of shit.
Go on, fuck off, get out of here, go get some cold Mountain Dew.